Indiana sporting the white, Southern Nazarene in black. We start this first half. Good kickoff taken by Indiana. Indiana over the midfield line. Looking to create space out to the right. Looking for that wing. It's going to be tackled by the opposing winger. Ball's free. Southern Nazarene looking to kick it free, but I believe the ref calls SNU for a knock-on, and so we'll have an Indiana scrum here just short of the 10. Indiana setting up the scrum. Good scrum for Indiana. Good offload. Looking for space. Forcing that defender to watch the winger. Out to the wing. He cuts across his path. Steps to. And he's going to be free and clear. He'll take that one in. Dives in for the Indiana try. Really nice line run by that winging there, forcing the defensive winger to stay with him, leave the center alone until it was just unavoidable that he had to turn in to try to stop the center from breaking free, at which point Indiana's winger just wide open, saw the space, quick offload, and he was gone in for the try. That one's up. The conversion is up and good, and so some really excellent execution by Indiana to bring the score to 7-0. Wind continuing to pick up out here. We've probably got about 15 knots coming out of the southeast quadrant. Fielded clean by SNU, but hit quickly by Indiana. SNU will reset. Indiana's defense not going to let them take it up the middle. SNU with the crossing run. There's a good offload. He's free. Steps one. Looking to find the hole. The 9's got a beat on him. Fends him off, but drops the ball. Picked up by Indiana. And looks like the ref's going to call that that drop. He's going to call that a knock-on. So that'll turn the ball over to Indiana. Midfield scrum. Over to Indiana. Again, the wing runs a line, draws the defender. That springs the 11, and he finds that opening around the left side. Quick little goose step. He's going to take that one in beneath the post. And just like that, Indiana with another 5 on the board. Indiana's wingers really running some excellent offensive lines, keeping the defense off balance, forcing defenders to commit to a player that doesn't have the ball and just opening up the options. And then as soon as a hole opens, they've got the speed to exploit it as the conversion kick up the middle. About 3 minutes left to play in this first half. Indiana goes up by a score of 14-0. So this match between Indiana and SNU is a Premier Division match. We'll have Texas A&M and Drury next in the second Premier Division match on this field. And you see Drury looking like they might go for a quick tap, but didn't tap it. So ball's dropped there on the quick tap, and that is going to turn the ball over to Indiana. So this is a dangerous location to be giving Indiana the attack. And looks like they call for the tee. Indiana will kick for points. My mistake. I thought he was calling for the tee, but he was not. We're going to have us an Indiana scrum here. Indiana off to the right, off to the wing, the 13. He's got space if he can turn the corner. He does, and he will dot that one down right in the corner. He's going to give his kicker a tough time to make that one, but that's 5 more for Indiana as they take the score. I don't know how I could have got 20. Should be 19-0. Kicks up, it's going to fall well short. About 30 seconds left in this first half. Indiana up 19-0. And looks like the guys are leaving the field. Ref has called halftime, so we'll do a quick reset on the time clock. And we'll take halftime here. The score, SNU 0, Indiana 19. Okay, ready to kick off this second half. Indiana will kick off moving left to right. The score, Indiana 19, SNU 0. Deep kick's going to be playable by the defense. It takes an Indiana bounce. And just like that, Indiana has stolen the kickoff. They'll come to the right. 6, he's open on the corner. He steps back inside. Looking for some support. Can't quite find the hole. SNU defense closing up those gaps. And Indiana now coming off to the left. Winger crosses back inside. Indiana will be called for a knock-on that turns the ball over to SNU at midfield. SNU to the left, good scrum. They're looking for a hole. Winger's got the corner sealed off, so they'll try to bring it back to the middle. And ref's going to blow that one up. High tackle by Indiana. SNU with a quick kick, a quick tap. Quick, hard hit by the number 6. As SNU looking to power forward. They're inside the 10, approaching the 22. Dropped the ball, picked up by Indiana. Indiana back on the attack. Oh, the dummy pass opens the hole. He's free and clear. No one's going to stop him. Nothing but grass in front of him. He'll take that one right up the middle. And Indiana will put 5 more on the board. Four and a half minutes to play. Indiana with a commanding lead in this match. And we'll bring it back to midfield. Indiana up 26-0. Kicks up. Nice and deep, bobbled by SNU, and that's going to be a knock-on. That'll turn it over to Indiana. Another opportunity deep inside SNU's territory. Indiana with the quick pickup. He's going to take it around the side. He's got speed. Around one, he finds a hole. And just like that, Indiana turning on the speed, and they'll put another 5 on the board. Kick's no good. Indiana stealing the kickoff. They're going to go back to the left. Quick pick. Indiana again inside SNU territory. Looking to step back up the middle. Nowhere to go. Indiana around the corner. He's going to step one. A little bit of an offload. They're closing in about 5 meters out. They've got to be about to score. He looks to be across if he can dot it down. Maybe just a meter away. Indiana again looking to cut back to the middle. Crossing pattern. Up the middle. Under the post. Indiana puts it down. There's another 5. Kick is up, kick's good. And Indiana puts 2 more on the board. So here in the waning seconds, the score is Indiana 38, SNU 0. Indiana with the kickoff as the unofficial game clock expires. That's a deep kick. That's going to roll all the way into touch. Picked up by SNU. He's looking for an opening. Finds a quick offload. They've got numbers along the right side. Can't quite get it out to the wing before Indiana closes up the opportunity. They're back about approaching midfield inside the 10. 5 meters from midfield. Indiana with the hard counter ruck. Ball's dropped. Ref says that's was a knock on, and that is going to end the game. And so this one will end with the final score, unofficial final score: Indiana 38, SNU 0. And reminder, all scores on